The horses are approaching the starting gate. 1 minute. The horses are at the gate. It's now post time. Moving in for a start, race number 7, 6 to 5 on Tucson. Now, Beach Gold goes forward. Sir Magistrate. It's Bourbon 30 and Sardis, the last two to go up. Sardis, Frankie Dettori to complete the line. They're in the gate. And they're off. Cognoscente blew the start about 3 lengths slow. In the middle, it's Bourbon 30. Well, and moves for the early lead. Beach Gold up on the outside. The favorites away in good shape, guarding that inside spot while not intent to go forward. On the far outside goes Chow Chuck, 3 wide Redemption Spite. At the rail, it's Musta Ed. In between horses, Sir Magistrate getting started 3 wide is Sardis after the bad start. Second last, Cognoscente, and it's a gap of another 4 lengths to the trailer. The trailer is not a time back. The opening quarter was 23 and 3. They race to the backstretch. Inside, it's Bourbon 30. To the outside, Beach Gold. Their heads apart. Chow Chuck is a 3 wide third. Tucson, fourth at the inside, a length and a half better than Sardis, who races fifth. 2.5 to Mustayed, who's at the inside for Gaffleon. In between horses and Redemption Spite, Sir Magistrate on the outside. Then it's Cognoscente, who's racing about 9 lengths off the speed. Still at the back, not a dime back as they make their way to the far turn. 46 and 2 for the opening half mile. It's Bourbon 30 is gone quick. 3 wide Chow Chuck, 2 path, Beach Gold, Tucson looking for some place to race. Outside Stardust, it's a gap of 3 more to Musta Ed. He's got an inside lane and starts to tack on. On his outside, Cognoscente tries to run home through 3/4. 110 and 1. They're on the turn and they're off the turn now and into the drive. Chow Chuck comes away with the lead, but he's got problems as Tucson is under a full head of steam down the center. 1/8 of a mile to go. It's Tucson shifting in, but shifting to take the lead. Chow Chuck tries to fight back second, well clear of the others. They come past the 16th pole, head to Pima County and visit Tucson. He's in front. Second is Chow Chuck, a gap of 4 to Stardust, their third. Beach Gold fourth, and Cognoscente. Stewards have lit the inquiry sign. We have a foul claim lodged here. Rider of 7, Chow Chuck, Dylan Davis. He finished second. He's claimed foul against jockey Red Ortiz Jr., rider of the 3, Tucson, alleging interference in the stretch run. It's a foul claim. Second against first. The stewards have already lit the inquiry to look at that same possible infraction. Hold your tickets, please. It's 3, 7, 10, 9, and 8, subject to stewards review. Inquiry. Objection. Ladies and gentlemen, a correction on the foul claim. It was not the rider who claimed foul. It was instead the trainer, Fernando Abreu. He's claimed foul against jockey Red Ortiz Jr., but the steward's inquiry is up to look at that same possible infraction. So there's a steward's inquiry looking at the top two. In addition, the trainer of the second horse has claimed foul against the winner. Ladies and gentlemen, after reviewing the films of the race, the stewards acknowledged contact between the 3 and 7, however ruled that that contact did not change the outcome of the race. There will be no change to the running order, 3, 7, 10, 9, and 8. Stewards agree the 3 did make contact with the 7, but at the time the 3 was rolling right by the 7. The 7 was never going to beat the 3 anyway, therefore there is no change to the running order. 3, 7, 10, 9, 8. Returning to the winner's circle is Tucson. It's a 4-year-old chestnut colt. He's by Constitution. Florida Derby winner out of Cozy Up Lady by Cozine. Bred by CHC International, owned by Windstar Farm and the Rock Ridge Racing Stable. Trained by Todd Pletcher. The winning rider is Irad Ortiz Jr. Tucson, 3-2 winner, 138-3. Race 8 is up next. The 8th race on Tapeta Track at a mile and 70 yards. 5 is out, last U-turn. Field of 11. Win, play, show, exacta, trifecta, superfecta, daily double, and pick 3 wagering. Exacta $27, trifecta $50.25. The daily double $23.60. The superfecta $66.32. That's for a dime. $663.20 for a dollar super. Pick 3 $103. The numbers 11, 7, and 3. That's the consolation pick 3. The actual pick 3 numbers should be another pick 3 there, I think. There it is, 11.33, $574.50. Final running time, 1:38 and 61 100 seconds. 8th race is up next. It starts the late pick 3.
Is this thing on? All right, let's go. What was your first car?
Lexus IS 250. I bought it myself.
You can only eat one thing for the rest of your life.
Meatballs.
From a specific place, or?
Mother-in-law. She makes the best.
Ooh, okay. You're gonna be on the nice list on the Christmas this year. Favorite candy bar? Or candy?
Right now I'm stuck between M&M's and Snickers.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs all day. I got 3.
What is the most used emoji on your phone?
Either the hard eyes for my wife or the tongue out for my wife as well.
Snakes or spiders?
I feel like I can handle a spider.
Okay. What's the craziest splurge?
I guess jewelry for my wife.
He's getting his brownie points for the holidays.
I'm a family man.
What's your cheat meal?
Pizza.
Final question. I'm gonna think of a racetrack, and you're gonna have to try to guess it. So, get a racetrack.
Santa Anita.
Nope, you suck. We're done. It's Hawthorne.
Come on. You pick Hawthorne?
I don't know. It was the first one that came into my mind.
And they're off.
Race number 8 this afternoon, 1 mile and 170 yards on the Tapeta, and these are 4-year-olds up which have never won 2 races in life. And I'm going to tell you one thing. It's chilly in South Florida. I know people up in north are going to be mad at us for saying it because it's 50 or whatever it is. It's chilly. I don't usually get chilly, but you're ready.
Yeah.
Mile 70 yards, as I mentioned. Scratch the 5 last return. First half of the late daily double, and the current 9-5 favorite is the number 9, Charge Off. We're going to start a little different way and go with the number 8 horse in here, and that is Moonrise Drive.
One of 2 runners from Cheryl Weinbaugh in this race, and I like this one quite a bit, especially when you look at the past races. Now, his last race on the Tapeta was first off the claim here, and it was in a similar level, second just by a neck. But you look back at all of his Tapeta races, even at Golden Gate, they were some good finishes. I know he hasn't won on the Tapeta yet, but he's gotten close.
Well, I went with the Errol Cheryl Weinbach.
There you go.
So with the number 2, and that's Little Steven. What I liked about this was, number 1, I liked the blinkers going back on. They tried one race without the blinkers. They're going to take it off. I just think the little turn back today, this horse might be sitting on the win. Jorge Ruiz, a good rider, sitting up there at 9-2.
Yeah, that's a fair price on this horse, too. And like you said, you look back at some of his races on the Tapeta here, and they've been really solid efforts, especially that last one. And he's got tactical speed, which I think should help him here.
And Brian's best bet is the horse we have a little further down. It's the number 4, Cajun's Choice, who came from the clouds last time out to get beat ahead.
Yeah, and that was a really tough group there. 2 starts back, that Rimerton race was a really productive race. I think that now that he's going to stay in for this $8,000 level, this is going to be his level. Now, was that the exception or the rule that day? That's the great question, but it seems like the light bulb might have gone on.
And the current 9-5 favorite is the number 9, and that is Charge Off. This one from Happy Altar. And, I guess the allure is they took money last time and they dropped them right in half today.
Yeah, they do, which I think is a good sign here because this seems to be the level he was trending towards regardless. But a very short price on a horse that, quite frankly, last time out was not all that great. But I don't think he needed to be up on the pace that much.
Yeah, and it's Arad Ortiz Jr., so I'm sure some of the allure for this horse
Yes.
is certainly there. 2-1 right now as the favorite. And what about this number 12 horse that we both had some mention? That's Breezer on the outside, Antonio Sano. Another horse that, gets that little bit of class relief, or maybe it's even a lateral move, but ran okay in its last two races.
Yeah, and those were sprinting too. So I love the fact that he's going to stretch out to 2 turns here today. I feel like that will definitely help. You get Edgar Zayas aboard. That's a good sign as well. This is a good post position too to go 2 turns. So we'll see if he can work out a trip.
Yeah, about 6 minutes to post as to go to the track for race number 8. As you mentioned, first half of the late daily double. We got the nightcap coming up in just a little while. No, we got 10 races this afternoon. That's right. 10 races. Next race will be on the main track at a mile 70 yards. Oh, no.
Stepping onto the track now for the 8th race, the starting leg of the late pick 3. We're on the Topeka track at a mile and 70 yards. Scratch the 5 last U-turn. Field of 11. Win, play, show. Exacta trifecta is superfecta. Daily double and pick 3 wagering. 5 minutes to the late pick 3. And ladies and gentlemen, we direct your attention now to the walking ring as we have the Kentucky Derby winner in the house. He'll be in the house again tomorrow as well as part of the 2025 Pegasus World Cup. From the barn of Ken McPeak, there's a look at Mystic Dan. Mystic Dan, one of 12 going postward in the 2025 Pegasus World Cup. First post time tomorrow, 11 a.m. The horses are approaching the starting gate. 1 minute. The horses are at the gate. It's now post time. Lining up and moving in for race number 8, starting leg of the late pick 3, 9-5 favorite, Charge Off under jockey Irad Ortiz Jr. Happy Alter does the training. Summer Storm Strick walking forward at a giant number. He's a 50-1 price. Into line next is Cajun's Choice under Miguel Vasquez. He's 9-2 here. Growth Mindset. 3 more. Orb Alpha, K's Storm Ready, and Breezer. Late pick 3 starts right here. It's Breezer to take the outside gate. A mile 70 to start the late pick 3. They're in the gate. And they're off. In the middle, K's Storm Ready gets the first call and goes looking for the lead. Up on the far outside, Breezer is gunned from the high draw, and Breezer's going to cross and clear in the run to the first turn. In the pink, Line Astray situated in second. Saving ground at the rail is Little Steven. He's into the top flight. Up and around horses Charge Off. He's now moved into third. K's Storm Ready is next with Orb Alpha. Moving up out of 3 wide side. That's a move from Growth Mindset. Down at the inside goes Blaze of Color. The early trailers are Summer Storm Strick and Cajun's Choice. To the backstretch they go from the 12 post to the rail. It's Breezer in front by a head. On the outside, Charge Off is there second. Working between horses, Little Steven is a headstrong third. Orb Alpha is now fourth from Line Astray, who races from fifth. Then it's a cluster, including Moonrise Drive. Down at the inside, K's Storm Ready is right with him. Growth Mindset's on the outside. Saving ground and now angled off the inside is Blaze of Color ahead of Summer Storm Strick, and Cajun's Choice is last. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Up front, Charge Off to have a crack at the leader, and that leader's still Breezer. Up to third is Orb Alpha. In the waiting room, fourth is Little Steven. Underway with an inside lane is Blaze of Color, Line Astray just ahead of him. Dropping back now is Growth Mindset as they reach the top of the stretch. They're a quarter of a mile from home, and Charge Off is the target. He turns for home on top by 2. Line Astray to the attack, and on the far outside, here's a late run from Blaze of Color. They come past the 8th pole. Charge Off trying to get an 1/8 of a mile more. Chasing in second is Line Astray. Down the center, Blaze of Color. Final 16th of a mile. It's Charge Off by 3. Line Astray is second. Blaze of Color tries to pick him up. It's Charge Off in front. Line Astray second, Blaze of Color third, well clear of Orb Alpha. He was fourth. Then Growth Mindset in 141 flat. Number 9, Charge Off was the winner. Number 7, Line Astray was second. Number 1, Blaze of Color third. Number 11, Orb Alpha fourth. And number 10, Growth Mindset fifth. 9, 7, 1, 11, and 10. In the winner's circle now, the winner 7, or rather winner 9, Charge Off by More Than Ready out of Go For It, Mr. Miller, by Swightstown. Bred in Kentucky by A.B. Rabadall, Constance Wicks, and Highclere, owned by Alters Racing Stable. Happy Alter, the winning trainer, the winning jockey is Irad Ortiz Jr. It's official 9, 7, 1, 11, and 10. Next up is the 9th race. The 9th race starts the late daily double, originally scheduled for turf. It's the Friday feature. It goes on the all-weather Tapeta track at 1 mile and 70 yards. Scratch number 4, Risk Threshold, a field of 7. Win, play, show, exacta, trifecta, superfecta, daily double wagering. Post time at 4:42. Exact is $90. The trifecta $163.10. The superfecta $5,400.80. $540.18 for a dime. Daily double $21.80. The pick 3 good for $48 even. The final running time 1:41 and 7/100 seconds.
Race number 9 this afternoon, originally scheduled for a mile on the turf, now to be run at a mile and 70 yards on the all-weather Tapita. It's an allowance optional claim of fillies and mares, and they are 4-year-olds and upward. And we have a scratch of number 4, Risk Threshold, which is a big scratch,
Yes.
put it that way.
Yeah.
And we want to remind everybody, tomorrow, fast and firm.
Yes.
Official.
Officially. All
Every
right.
race, and they're coast to coast right now.
Well, look at this. It starts at races 9 and 10 here, and then 3 from our sister track at Santa Anita. So make sure to get involved.
Yeah, we do that. These last 2 weeks have been special Friday, coast to coast.
Yes,
so.
and I'm sitting with somebody who was very close to making a few hundreds of dollars the other day with that.
Yeah, we got close. We'll try it. Hey, life is an audible. I liked this horse in the stake the other day. They scratched it out. I think this is the one to beat in my estimation for Todd Pleasure.
Yeah, she definitely just has that class, Ron, and she's a filly that I think is trying something new today. This surface is might actually work out quite well for her. It's really a guessing game. She's not a very heavy filly, obviously, because she's been running on the grass, so she just has that light body, and I think she brings that class. And now, first time Lasix for the first time in her career. She could be pretty live.
Yeah, you know, and you got to believe that to Tropical Oaks, that was sort of a tune-up. They decided to keep this horse in on the all-weather Tapita. And like Samantha said, just a class of the field here, and certainly looks that way as far as the bettors are concerned. What about, there's other horses in this race, too. What about the number 7 horse in here?
The 7 is an interesting play. Never been on the Tapita either, but also has a lot of back class. She's 6 years old and just one that has been in a lot of state-bred big dances and has not found the winner's circle up in New York, but here came to the grass at Gulfstream against Open Company and was very, very dominant. I think those figures, if they can transfer over to the Tapita, she should be very, very tough.
And Gloria's Princess going to break from the outside this afternoon for Brendan Walsh and comes off and runs pretty good on the turf off the bench.
Yeah, very, very good. And Gloria's Princess is kind of a frustrating horse because she's always been such a nice workhorse for the barn. She trains like she's a stakes winner in the morning, but it just seems like in the afternoon she always finds something better. And last time out, it seemed like she had every opportunity to take over down the lane, and she just didn't get it done.
Well, Samantha's been bedazzling everybody with her selections today, and she has some interest in the number 3 horse in here, Bedazzle 'em.
Yeah, Bill Mott here has got a loaded hand tomorrow with the Pegasus card, Ron. And this horse, a second and a first place finish, but those were both on the grass course. I think that this filly should suit the Tapita. It seems like when she tries something new, she does it quite well.
I think she's a great price up there, too, at that 8-1.
Yes.
So they're going to go to the track for race number 9. We got one more to go here, and it's our feature race of the afternoon. It's the Mucho Gusto starter handicap. It is on the all-weather Tapita. Good luck.
Stepping onto the track now for race number 9, first half of a late daily double. The 9th race over the Tapita track. We're off the turf, the distance a mile and 70 yards. Scratch number 4, Risk Threshold. It's a field of 7. Win, play, show, exacta, trifecta, superfecta, daily double wagering, 5 minutes to post. The horses are at the gate. It's now post time. Moving in for a start, race number 9. First leg of your first racing coast to coast pick 5. The last 3 to go up are Life's Inaudible, Nugenia, and Gloria's Princess. Gloria's Princess to take the outside gate. Frankie Dettori up. Field of 7 on the Tapeta track. They're all in line. And they're off. Good start from the rail for 19th Amendment, who heads off for the early advantage. Glorious Princess up and around horses to challenge for command. Life, Love, and Laughter races between horses. Down at the inside is Uphill Dance to draw within 4 lengths of the lead. Life's Inaudibles on her outside. The 2 at the back, Nugenia and Bedazzle 'em. And they run around the first turn. They're chasing Relu Gutierrez and 19th Amendment on top of length and a quarter. Glorious Princess is second. Life, Love, and Laughter third at the inside. Life's Inaudible's under a bit of encouragement in the early stages, trying to find her feet, about 3 lengths behind while racing in 4th. Down at the inside is Uphill Dance from 5th. Well settled is Bravo on Nugenia second last. The trailer is Bedazzle 'em. They make their way down the backstretch and head to the half-mile point. 19th Amendment has the lead while trying to back it down. Out in the middle, Glorious Princess is up now to be in within a half a length of the lead in second. Life, Love, and Laughter third at the rail. Life's Inaudible is 4th, but she hasn't traveled well into the race. Down at the inside, it's Uphill Dance. From the back, Nugenia. She has traveled well into the race, and here she comes with a 3-wide sweep. The back marker is Bedazzle 'em, and the front leader is 19th Amendment. Here's Nugenia with a big sweeping run on the outside from between horses. Glorious Princess. Down at the inside, Life, Love, and Laughter. Life's Inaudible just grinding home after 3 quarters and 1:13-1. Off the turn and the stretch drive, Nugenia comes away with the lead. Life's Inaudible continues to try, and she's charging hard on the outside with 1/8 of a mile to go. Life's Inaudible, she's made hard work of this, but now she's taken a clear lead. Life's Inaudible, and jockey John Velasquez will kick clear to win it over Nugenia in second. Very close for third, can't call it. Either Bedazzle 'em outside or 19th Amendment inside. Life's Inaudible had to be encouraged, but she got it done at 141-1. Number 6, Life's an Audible was the winner. Number 7, New Genia was second. Number 1, 19th Amendment third. Number 3, Bedazzle 'em fourth. Number 8, Glorious Princess fifth. It's official, 6-7, 138, 141 and 1 was the final running time. Florida Derby winning sires having a good day. Here's another one from a Florida Derby winner. We had Constitution a couple times. Now we get Audible. Life's an Audible. 4-year-old Chestnut filly by Audible. He won the Florida Derby. Out of Catkins by Datalink. Bred by Susan Moulton in Kentucky. Owned by the Rapoli stable of Mike Rapoli. Trained by Todd Pletcher. The winning rider, John Velasquez. Life's an Audible's an 8-5 winner. 141 and 1. Race 10 is up next, the 10th race, the feature race on the Friday card, the Mucho Gusto starter handicap. 9 furlongs, a mile and an eighth over the Tapeta track for $70,000. Scratch the 1, tap it 3 times. It's a field of 9. Win, play, show, exacta, trifecta, superfecta, and super high 5 possibility. Post time, 5:12. Here's Life's an Audible. The exacta $38, the trifecta $84.90, the superfecta $694.10, $69.41 for a dime. The daily double combination good for $25. The number's 9-6. Pick 3 $39.20. 141 and 1 the final running time for Life's an Audible.
hang on. All right, let's go. All right, first car.
Mustang.
All right. You can only eat one thing for the rest of your life. What is it?
Rice and beans and chicken.
Your most played song.
Perfect. By Ed Sheeran. Yeah.
Funniest guy in the jocks room.
Oh, Joe Bravo.
Okay.
Yeah, Joe Bravo. Yeah, when he's here, Joe Bravo.
Which Disney princess is the most annoying to you?
Elsa? Is Elsa? Yeah, Elsa.
Snakes or spiders?
Spiders.
What's the craziest thing you've splurged on?
A house.
Favorite comedy movie?
Cheaper by the dozen. Love that movie.
Okay. Broccoli or cauliflower?
Cauliflower.
Now, I'm thinking of a racetrack, and I want you to try to guess it. All right, I've got it. Try to guess.
Keeneland.
Nope, that's it. We're done.
No. Damn.
That's one thing about horse racing. Even if you own a tiny fractional part of a horse, the experience is still there.
Authentic has won the Kentucky Derby.
They've done a beautiful job of involvement with the ownership and keeping the horse in the focus. My racehorse is really something. So I'd say come aboard. We'll make it fun.
It's feature race time. The 10th race is the Mucho Gusto starter handicap, $70,000. Scratch the
Pegasus World Cup Day will have a massive pool, and that means Sunday now, one day closer to a mandatory absolute bonanza, Ronnie, on Sunday afternoon.
What are you expecting tomorrow, million?
I would think so.
Yeah.
The pools are going to be ginormous tomorrow. A late pick 5 that could get to $2.5–3 million, and I would think the rainbow, the pool at least, especially with the carryover, I would think is going to be comfortably over $1 million tomorrow. 11 a.m. first post, Pegasus Day. Ronnie and I will be on the air very tomorrow.
Yeah, what's breakfast at Gulfstream Park?
I like it.
Well, there's 2 breakfast. Well, I think it's not on this week. Next week. And what about 2, Freedom Road?
Well, look at his form. He wants to beat you. He's never been on Tapeta. I get that. I think it's a confident move that they ship him across the strait from Tampa. He saw his winning streak end last time by a neck in the claiming crown at Churchill Downs. He showed he can take his act on the road. He showed he can play in the big leagues. Well, here he's going to have to show he can play on the Tapeta as well, and he's meeting some savvy guys in here. But, boy, I like the form. I like the confidence. I like the post, and I like his tactical speed, too.
A quick turnaround with the number 3, Tis Romantic, off that win last time out. Comes right back for Vaughn that has just been on fire since he arrived from the tundra of Canada.
You see Marty Drexler, number 3, in there in the walking ring, and boy, everything Marty is here has been super. and they have run accordingly, and this was one of them. Came down here. I don't want to say got lucky. That's not right. But American Speed, I really felt could have won that race last time, and Tiz Romantic nailed them on the line. They're both two big hitters today.
Well, you make a great point. If you're a fan of the 3, you sort of got to be a fan of the 7 because they were separated by a neck, and you can make a case that the other one might have won.
Well, I think so, Ron, and I don't know why, but they don't want to bet this horse, and I don't understand it. He ran huge on a really big class drop last time. He's got the speed. He doesn't need to be on the lead. He fits with anybody on paper. And the price is, again, going to be right by post time. This is a massive overlay, in my opinion.
I think the 6 be like Clint, up there at 3-1. You got to sort of be a forgiving sort of after that last one, maybe against a little tougher group. Well, it's his romantic group, so he's taking that steady money.
Ronnie, I think you said it perfectly, that phrase you used, be forgiving, because I didn't find an excuse. Samantha likes him today. We're going 9 furlongs. We don't run that distance a lot on the Tapeta. Hey, he wasn't closing. He was backing up last time. That was just a very, very flat effort. Oh, by the way, at even money, too.
And I think 3-1 is a little low for me, and I think that's some IRAD money in there. So
I
think if he wins, fantastic. Love the connections, but I want a little bit more.
I couldn't agree with you more, Ron. He's a big, big underlay in here. As we're going to send him to post for the finale, it's the Mucho Gusto who won the Pegasus a few years back, and that's what we're coming back for tomorrow, and we hope to see you out here at beautiful Gulfstream Park.
Stepping onto the track now for race number 10, the 10th race, the Mucho Gusto starter handicap, named for Pegasus World Cup winner Mucho Gusto. Scratch the 1, tap it 3 times, a field of 9. A mile and an eighth on the all-weather with win, place, show, exacta, trifecta, superfecta, super high 5 possibility. The horses are stepping on the track and approaching the starting gate. 1 minute. The horses, they're at the gate. It's now post time. Moving into line now for race number 10, the Mucho Gusto starter handicap. Into line goes American Speed. Remember, folks, Pegasus World Cup Day gets underway tomorrow at 11 a.m. Draw on the outside. Stroke of midnight will complete the line. They're in the gate. And they're off in the Mucho Gusto. Excellent start for Tiz Romantic, who heads off for part of the pace. Up on the outside, KC Chief is on to challenge. He'll take over. KC Chief to the top. American Speed is second. Up on the outside, Tiz Romantic is an early third. Speedy Hans is the gray out in the middle. Then it's a length back to Rock the Stars. Be Like Clint is on his outside. Freedom Road is at the rail. The two at the back are Disattached and Stroke of Midnight. Around the first turn they go. KC Chief and Misael Jaramillo on top 3 parts of a length. American Speed is second. Tiz Romantic is third. Speedy Hans works out the center while racing in fourth. In between horses and Rock the Stars. Then KC Chief. At the inside, it's Freedom Road with Be Like Clint. Then back to Disattached, and Stroke of Midnight is last. They complete the opening quarter, and they head down the backstretch. The pace appears to be a reasonable one here, although American Speed is trying to change that. He's up to Badger KC Chief for the lead. Just behind them is Tiz Romantic drafting along under Louis Saez, racing only 2 off the lead. For company, it's Rock the Stars and 3 wide Speedy Hans. Then Be Like Clint. He's only 6 lengths off the lead, disattached between horses. Along the rail, Freedom Road, and the trailer is Stroke of Midnight. That's the 9 of them with 3 furlongs to race in the Friday finale. Up front, American Speed continues to spar with KC Chief. They're up heads apart. Tiz Romantic's going to try to tip and roll from third. On his back is attached. Be Like Clint, the other favorite, has officially put the cue in the rack. He's dropped the last now. Off the turn and the stretch drive, a quarter of a mile from home in the Mucho Gusto. KC Chief is battling hard, and he has a clear lead again. He'll have to deal with Tiz Romantic, Disattached closing at the rail. Jaramillo and KC Chief trying to gut it out. They have a winning lead. It's KC Chief. Left alone, he'll win it by a length and a half. From last and up for second is Stroke of Midnight. Tiz Romantic flattened out to be third. Disattached is fourth. The Mucho Gusto to KC Chief. 9, 10, 3, 4, 7, 9, KC Chief first, 10, Stroke of Midnight second, 3, Tis Romantic third, 4, Disattached fourth, and 7, American Speed fifth. 9, 10, 3, 4, 7, KC Chief. Now returning to the winner's circle, official winner of the 10th race, 9, KC Chief. KC Chief rationed along perfectly by Misael Jaramillo. He's a son of Noble Bird out of Ashley River by Deputy Wildcat. Bred in Florida by J.D. Farms, owned by David Burnson and the Leon King Stable Corporation. Under the care of Jose D'Angelo. The winning rider, Misael Jaramillo. KC Chief, a 5-1 winner. While today's 10th race is the final live race of the day, stick around for Pegasus Party or Pegasus Preview Party. That's what I meant to say. Pegasus Preview Party going on here at the Carousel Club on the trackside level. Drinks and dining available at the Carousel Club. We also have a host of dining and shopping entertainment and more at the Village at Gulfstream Park. Great racing continues from the Great Race Place, Santa Anita Park in Arcadia, California. Watch, wager, and win on all the action from Santa Anita in the Silk Simulcast Center, or head upstairs to the Gulfstream Park Casino on the second level and try your hands at the gaming opportunities there. Next live racing card, you know it already. It's tomorrow. It's Pegasus World Cup Day 2025. It's an action-packed, stakes-laden card that begins at 11 a.m. That's an 11 a.m. start for Pegasus Day 2025. Exacta $180.80. The trifecta $184.20. Superfecta $3,239.70. $323.97 for a dime. High five carryover into High Five Pegasus afternoon. That's a Pegasus World Cup carryover. $10,772. Expect that pool to be in the $100,000 range. The daily double 6 and 9, $83.80. The pick 3, $81.20. The pick 4, $202.75. Late pick 5, $470.10. The numbers in the late pick 5 sequence: numbers 3, 3, 9, 6, 9. $470.10. In the Rainbow Six today, multiple winning tickets sold. Combination 11, 3, 3, 9, 6, 9. Good for $4,282.70. Carryover, $374,782. Tomorrow's Pegasus Day. That means the Rainbow Six pool, it'll be well over $1 million. $1 million expected in the Rainbow Six here tomorrow. As a friendly reminder, the Rainbow Six will have a mandatory payout on Sunday. So no Pegasus hangover for our horse players. A mandatory payout in the Rainbow Six with millions and millions on the line. That's this Sunday, January 26th. This brings to a close the live racing action on a Friday at Gulfstream. We'll see you again tomorrow. The day we all look forward to this winter, the Pegasus World Cup. It's here tomorrow. It starts at 11 a.m. When you do leave the track this evening, please do so safely. Good night from Gulfstream.
Gustavo Carrasco, dividendo de 11,10.
...14 Grande Amigo, 464 kilos... ...jinete Héctor Barrera está pagando 63,40.
Valor de enganche, la apuesta triple, 22.450 pesos. Hay 19 millones de pesos estimados. Ya el número 10, 485 kilos. Alexis Morales, dividendo 47,60.
...13 Astro Sol, 448 kilos... ...jinete Juan Muñoz, 26,70.
Guayma, número 12, 467 kilos, con Ignacio Valdivia, dividendo de 4,20.
...10 minutos para la partida... ...es la 16ª carrera, 19,38... ...favoritismo del 3, Genuine Command... ...pagando un dividendo de 3 pesos 20 centavos... 4,40 el 12, Guayma, que ya iba al partidor. El 4, Jagermeister, 4 pesos 80 centavos.
Simón 10, número 9, 551 kilos, con Vladimir Quinteros, dividendo 23,10. Ejemplares presentados para esta 16ª carrera a 9 minutos de la largada. Ya nos encontramos con bandera arriba.
Ocho minutos para la partida. Favoritismo del 3, Genuine Command, pagando un dividendo de 3 pesos. Ganó el día 22 de noviembre, en serie del 9 al 8, su última carrera del 15 al 12.